So what is going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Under-21s career mode. And we're kicking off this episode with an away game against Reading in the Barclays Premier League, and we get off to a good start here. A deflection or a pretty poor shot there from Lamela, but McCarthy obviously takes the goal kick, and we do very well to win it here with Hull. He has a complete rock at the back of the centre-back position, and Townsend used his speed to shear away past everyone, and he bullets a shot past the Reading goalkeeper McCarthy there, and fortunately for me, McCarthy couldn't come up with a big boy save, so we ended up going 1-0 up in this game so far. And what a perfect goal it was, as you see from Townsend. That he hit it so fast, McCarthy didn't even have the time to react, but Sigurdsson does very well to play the ball over the top to Chadley. Chadley has a very good shot, but an amazing save from McCarthy there. I'm very surprised he actually manages to get to that, which I thought that was going to be a beautiful goal, but Papadopoulos does very well to get up, but unfortunately nothing come off of that. And then the 45th minute, just before half time, disaster struck, and Church scores a beautiful goal with his header there as he steers it past Lieli. And unfortunately for me, we could not keep the scoreline down just before half time. It's a poor goal to concede. Papadopoulos, I thought, should have done a little bit better there just to try and put him off a little bit of balance, but unfortunately he didn't. But I can't really fault Papadopoulos for everything he's done so far this season. He has been an incredible player so far, and I would not be able to be beating the teams I have without him at this stage. And just before the end of the game, a lovely chance there, but fortunately for me, they do miss there, so I was very happy that he did manage to miss, because I thought that was going to end up in the back of the net. But that is actually how the game finished. We ended up drawing 1-1 against Reading, so I suppose it's not the worst case scenario. We made some substitutions just before the next game, which was against Crystal Palace in the Cup. So I've got a question for you guys. As you know, before, my career mode used to be 3 games per episode. Do you prefer them being 4 games per episode, or would you prefer me to do something like 1 game per episode? Because if I do like 1 game per episode, there will be like 1 out every single day. So for example, if I'd done 1 episode per day, I would have 1 game per episode. So I'd have, for example, a Tottenham under-21 career mode every day, a Cardiff one every day, and also a Monaco one every day. Or you can stick to 4 games per episode, so they're longer episodes, they make them more entertaining, and you get them not... Obviously, you don't get the same episode every day. So it's up to you guys. Let me know what you guys would prefer, whether you prefer like 1 game per episode or even 2 games per episode. Just let me know, and I will do whatever you ask me to do. And a lovely ball played over the top here to Harry Kane. Harry Kane does very well to play it through to Abita. Abita should keep his composure and score, but unfortunately he couldn't, and the keeper makes a very good save in the Crystal Palace net there. But Rose, the left back, with a beautiful goal there in the 32nd minute, and we were delighted that he had managed to score from there, as that was a very good goal, to be honest, with his favourite left foot, but that takes some class to actually score from there, and I'm very happy that he actually managed to, as you see from the replay, and he belted that into the top corner, leaving the Crystal Palace goalkeeper with no chance whatsoever. And Harry Kane does very well, played it to Bernard, Bernard plays to Falcao, and Falcao does very well to take the shot there, but it gets deflected off Nasser Chadley, and it ends up in the back of the net. So we couldn't complain. Whether it was a scrappy goal or not, I don't care. As long as it ends up in the back of the net, then that's good enough for me. Obviously, Nasser Chadley didn't know anything about that. It just hit him and ended up in the back of the net. So I was very happy that whether the goal went down for him or not, I wasn't really bothered. It ended up in the back of the net, and that was the most important thing. They do very well here. Murray turns my defender inside out, and they slot it into the back of the net there in the 45th minute, which actually puts them back to 2-1. So the pressure started to build a little bit more. It just started to build a little bit more, but then the game actually finished 2-1 for me, so we managed to hold out, and Danny Rose gets man of the match with a 9.2 rating there. And we had our next game up against Blackburn at White Hart Lane, just to see if we could win this game. It would be very good if we could, but Townsend does very well, cuts inside on his favourite left foot, and belts a shot into the bottom left corner, leaving the Blackburn goalkeeper with no chance whatsoever. And we were on form. We were, well, we were just playing like anything. We were playing beautiful football, and I was very happy with the amount of football that we were playing. Some very good touch, and some lovely goals were flying in left, right and centre. So we were now 1-0 up in the 34th minute up against Blackburn. Harry Kane does very well, plays the ball to Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll does do very well to actually get a shot off there, but the Blackburn keeper does make a very good save to deny us there from getting our second goal of the game. Papadopoulos unfortunately couldn't get any contact on the ball, and they then got the ball clear, but Lamela cuts inside on his favourite right foot, on his weaker right foot, a poor save there from the keeper. I thought he should have held it, but we're not complaining. If it's a Blackburn keeper that does it, I'm not too bothered. But Papadopoulos does very well. He plays it to Yagi Falke. Falke has a shot, comes out to Harry Kane. Harry Kane slots it into the back of the net. 19 minutes had gone, and we were now 2-0 up. So that secured the game there, and we obviously went on to win that game 2-0. Harry Kane there does very well to actually control that first time, and his second touch was actually the shot which ended up in the back of the net. The game finished like that. So we are playing some incredible football at the moment, but the problem is teams around us are also playing very well and also winning. The likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United, they're playing very well, and Aston Villa are one very strong squad. They've got very good players. They've got Christian, Bakuna, Wyman, Delph, Colback. They've got some very good players there, and they show how good they are with Benteke here, tries to turn my defender inside out, but a very, very good tackle there. But Lowton plays the ball to Delph. Delph plays it to Bannon to Wayman, and he does very well to turn inside and slot that underneath Lieli. 29 minutes have gone, and Andres Wayman, or Wyman, whatever his name is, actually ends up scoring the first goal of the game in the 29th minute. So the pressure then starts piling on, because obviously, you know me, I never like losing. But obviously you have to lose sometimes, and if we're going to be the team we have to be, we're going to have to come back from losing in some stage of the game. But Harry Kane does amazingly well, plays the ball through to Lamela. Lamela first time shot into the back of the net. 34 minutes have gone, and Lamela has turned out to be the new Gareth Bale. He is playing out of this world. He's playing some beautiful first touch football. He's not that quick, but he's got 5-star skill moves, and he has got one amazing touch, and he's got 90-something ball control, which you can't really fault whatsoever. Bernard does very well, plays the ball to Lamela, and Lamela has a very good shot, but a wonderful, nothing. The keeper didn't touch it, but it actually come off the post, so we come very close there. And Townsend does very well, plays the ball to Kane. Kane plays it over to Lamela. Can Lamela keep his composure? But the keeper makes a very good save, but Townsend had a free header, and obviously he's not going to miss from there. 62 minutes have gone, and we were now 2-0 up. 2-1 up, in this game. And obviously we were now in front. We wanted to try and score another goal because we know how good Aston Villa are on the attack. As you see there, that was an amazing save from the goalkeeper there. But obviously Townsend poached on it first, and it ended up in the back of the net. But Bernard played it to Kane. Kane played it to Carroll. Carroll cuts back inside on his favourite left foot, and he unleashes the fireball, and it ends up in the back of the net. 75 minutes have gone, and we were now 3-1 up against Aston Villa. Things could not get any better. We were firing goals left, right and centre, and they're not just normal standard goals. They're beautiful goals, like that one there. Tom Carroll's not normally scoring goals like that, but he is at this stage. Our players, as you see there, were very, very unfit. They were all out of energy. Bernard comes off, and right at the end here, we do concede a penalty. As you see there, Benteke, I thought that was a brilliant save, but the referee thought he must have saw a different view than what I did, but never in a million years I thought that was a penalty. But there you go, that's what happens, and they took the penalty. Could they score it and apply the pressure even more? 3-2 it would be if they could score this penalty. Benteke against Lieli. Who's going to come out on top on this penalty? Christian is. A beautiful penalty right in the corner there. 79 minutes have gone, and we are now ending this episode, so please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget to answer the question about how many games per episode, and I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time on whatever that episode might be. Bye bye.